Hello everyone, welcome to MBA Karo. In this series of innovation and entrepreneurship, this is the seventh video, and in this video, we are going to cover government schemes for startups in India. So, we will cover different schemes that help businesses grow, which are government initiatives, and look at their features as well. This is important because you might get some question from it. Even last year, there was a question asked. I will tell you which scheme it was. It was about the Mudra scheme, and they had asked about the different categories of loans provided under them. Okay, so this is an important part. So please do watch it and make notes of these schemes. If you are new to my channel, please do subscribe to my channel and join my Telegram group. So let's first start with these are not in any particular order, just the list of schemes. Okay, so do not think that this is the most important, that is the most important, etc. Just understand that what are these different schemes for. So first is modified special incentive package scheme. Okay, it is launched by Department of Electronics and Information Technology. Okay, or like you can call it Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, and it is also supported by Center for Development of Advanced Computing, CDAC. So you might also be asked full forms of these things in general awareness or in IND. So, what is its aim? It is aimed to promote large scale manufacturing in electronic system design and manufacturing sector, ESDM sector, electronic system design and manufacturing system. So, if you have to design semiconductor chips, right, you have to create chips for phones, computers, etc. So, all those microprocessor, all these electronic devices, okay, it is used to support manufacturing of electronic system design. So that is a scheme called MSIPS, Modified Special Incentive Package Scheme. Then a Venture Capital Assistance Scheme, it was launched in 2012 by Small Farmer Agribusiness Consortium, SFAC. Okay, it is, as you can see, that it is for agriculture based entrepreneurs. Okay, so the venture capital assistance scheme is for agriculture based entrepreneurs, only for them. Okay, and it has tie up with several banks. Okay, and it helps to disperse interest free loans to farmers, partnership firms, self-help groups, etc. So basically it is to promote agriculture based business, and it provides interest free loans. Usually when you get loan, you have to pay it with interest, but in this case you do not have to pay any interest. This is interest free. Next is Credit Guarantee Scheme. It is launched by Credit Guarantee Fund Trust for Micro and Small Enterprises, CGTMSE. Okay, and it gives you collateral free credit to the MSME sector. Okay, now what is credit collateral free credit? Now what happens is whenever you take a loan, you have to show something. Okay, let us say you are going to buy a certain car or any loan you take, you have to show some collateral that I have this property, I have this house, right? This is my bank balance, etc. So that the bank can trust you and give you a loan. Okay, suppose you do not have any such thing to show, you won't get loan, because let us say you are buying a car. Okay, and they see your salary, that you are getting monthly salary or so and so. So they think that okay, this person is in job and is getting so and so salary, so that person might be able to repay the loan. So the bank will give you the loan. For any loan you need a collateral. Okay, now this scheme gives you collateral free credit. Okay, so even if you do not have any collateral to show that I want this loan, they will directly give you. Now, what is the eligibility? And it is applicable to new as well as existing MSMEs, micro and small enterprises. Guarantee coverage ranges from 85%, 85% to 75%. So if it is micro enterprise, the government can guarantee coverage of 85%. Okay, and 50% coverage for retail activity. Next is raw material assistance scheme. So as the name itself suggests, it is for raw materials. Now it is launched by National Small Industries Corporation, and both indigenous and imported. So in case you need homegrown raw materials, or in some cases you might need raw materials from abroad. Okay, now maybe if you have to do farming of some crop which is not present here, or for anything you need some machinery which is not present in India, okay, or some sort of thing which you need to get from abroad, so all things are provided. Now it is for facilitating procurement of raw materials and credit support up to 180 days. So what happens in credit support is, let us say you want to purchase some raw materials and you do not have money for that. Okay, so they will not give you money, they will help you with the raw materials, and you have to repay that money within 180 days. So you can keep taking raw materials and pay within 180 days. Suppose that the interest rate would be high. So there is some applicability, right? You have to repay the loan in so and so days. So suppose you do not have raw material, you can take raw material through it, credit that, use in your production, earn some revenue, and then pay back with the interest. Okay, so this is the benefit. And like you can make bulk purchases, cash discount, etc. So all these are available. So this is for raw materials. Next is Atal Incubation Centers. Incubation, we discuss about that these are the places which help innovative startups. Okay, and they give some sort of funding, they give mentoring. Okay, these are specially used in institutions by government. Okay, to promote entrepreneurship India, and to certain not of conventional businesses but of high growth possible businesses like future technologies, etc. Okay, so the aim is to promote innovation and entrepreneurship. If a startup gets approved, it can get funding up to rupees 10 crore. Up to rupees 10 crore is the maximum limit. Okay, so they might ask you what is the limit of Atal Incubation Center. So it will depend on the kind of work that you do. Okay, and like some might also get a funding of 1 crore 50 lakh. 10 crore is the maximum, and maximum period of 5 years. Okay, so you have to pay within 5 years. Now it is applicable to certain industries like AI, AR, VR, automobiles, telecom, healthcare, aeronautics. Now you must be wondering, 10 crore who needs? And suppose you are starting a business in aeronautics sector, you need heavy machinery, isn't it? So that requires heavy investment. You cannot take investment of 10 lakh 20 lakh. It's a heavy investment thing, right? Aviation, and chemicals, nanotech, pets, animals, IT, computers, design, non-renewable energy, okay, social impact, food. So these are the different industries under Atal Incubation Center. And mostly these industries are the ones that are science and technology based. Not all, but most of them. So AI, AR, VR, automobiles, right, and like aeronautics, aviation. So these require heavy investment. That is why this Atal Incubation Centers promote them. Then next is bridge loan against MNRE capital subsidy. Okay, so it is by Indian Renewable Energy Department Agency, IREDA. Okay, you can uh, uh, get this, and it is for startups engaged in renewable energy. Okay, such as biomass power, small hydropower project. So this scheme is meant only for startups that are in uh, renewable energy projects. Okay, what is the benefit here is, it gives you 80% of the project cost, and it is funded by IREDA. Okay, minimum funding allocated should be 20 lakhs. So you get a good amount of funding, minimum 20 lakhs, and maximum there must be some limit or certain thing. Okay, but it is only for renewable energy projects. You cannot be saying that I have some project in so and so field. No, only if you are in renewable energy project like biomass power, small hydropower projects, then only you can apply for the scheme. And up to 80% of the project cost will be funded by IREDA. So that means that they will not give you complete cost. Some money you have to put. Let us say your project cost is 50 lakhs. Okay, so they can give up to 40 lakhs, maximum 40 lakhs they can give. Rest you have to invest to start the business. Okay, so again, sort of subsidy for renewable energy startups. Next is new gen IEDC. Okay, it is by the Department of Science and Technology and Entrepreneurship Development Institute of India, Ahmedabad. Okay, so this is basically for educational institutions. And what happens in this new generation IEDC? Okay, so it gives you that 5-year program, and in educational institutions, maximum of 20 new projects per institution would be supported in a year. Okay, so in this, the project should be students project with high degree of innovation and commercial viability to lead to possible startup. So basically, like, it's by students. If they are running some project, they will be funded by this. Okay, and they should be multidisciplinary nature and executed by teams of students from various levels of institutions. So what happens is, like, student run startups are promoted through it, and like, for 5 years students can work on this. So basically, if they are doing some science project which can lead to a possible startup. Okay, it should not be like some just project for exhibition. It should be a project that can be converted into a commercially beneficial startup. Okay, so those, like, let us say students can apply for this. So let us say you have a team of 4 or 5 members, you are working on some technology or kind of thing which you think that can lead to a startup in the future. So it could be related to some renewable energy, some AI related project, it could be some science and tech innovation, anything, right? So those are supported under this scheme. Then Women Entrepreneurship Platform, okay, WEP, it is by the Niti Aayog. So you, by name itself, you can tell that this is for entrepreneurships, women entrepreneurs. Okay. Now it has three aspects. Now these, I mean, things like these might be asked in the examination. What are the different aspects, or which of these is aspect, not an aspect, etc. So one is Ichha Shakti. So Ichha Shakti is basically for motivating women entrepreneurship. So it is not supporting, it just motivating, telling them, making the awareness about this. Okay, and telling them the benefits. Gyan Shakti provides knowledge and ecosystem. Okay, so Gyan means knowledge. Okay, Ichha means to have the desire. Okay, so that is why they motivate them. And Karma Shakti, it is hands-on support. So karma is when you do some work. So hands-on support to entrepreneurs to set up or scale businesses. So women entrepreneurship platform. Next is Swarojgar credit card. Okay, it is a kind of a credit card. Scheme after it. So these include small artisans like micro entrepreneurs, small artisans, handloom weavers, service sector fishermen, self-employed persons, rickshaw owners, and other micro enterprises are eligible for Swarojgar credit card. So very small level businesses. Let us say if someone has is a rickshaw puller, or have some like handloom business, or those small businesses, okay, which require small amount. Okay, so those are eligible under this Sarojgar credit card, so they can apply for this. Now it is, in this, a loan of 25,000 is given per person. Now, things like these might be asking, what is the limit of loan given in Swarojgar credit card? What is the limit in Atal Incubation Center? Okay, so know these numbers. So, in this 25 loan up to 25,000, and the interest and margin will be as per RBI's loan. So, this will be at a nominal interest rate compared to other kind of loans. It will be cheaper, and they are also given a credit card along with a passbook for working capital requirements. So let us say if you have to run a business and you need some working capital, so the government will provide that credit card and some limit under which you can uh, get the working capital. Now, let me tell you what is working capital. So what happens is, let's say if you go to any shop or certain thing, right? So in order to, like, they make money once the item is sold. Before the item is sold, they need to buy things, right? So let us say I have a shop of garments. Okay, so I will earn only when the garments are sold, but before that I have to put my own money. So that is called the working capital. Okay, so in order to buy the goods, or raw materials or whatever, that is called working capital. So these schemes mostly support these working capitals so that people can at least buy. ओके, सो अर्निंग तो तभी होगी ना जब मेरा सामान बिकेगा, उससे पहले मुझे तो अपना पैसा लगाना पड़ेगा. सो इन ऑर्डर टू सपोर्ट दैट देयर आर डिफरेंट स्कीम्स. सो वट एवर वी रेड, like for MSMEs and all, these schemes help people get that working capital from the government. Okay, now Pradhan Mantri Mudra Yojana is for micro enterprise sector, and if they want to expand in the field of technology upgradation or other projects, can also take advantage of this scheme. So mainly for micro enterprise sectors. So Mudra is micro units in development and refinance agency. Important thing is say question aa sakta hai, right? They might ask you the full form of Mudra. Okay, and last year there was a question that these they asked about these three. Okay, they asked something कि या तो पूछा था कि इन तीन ये तीन कौन सी स्कीम में, या फिर कोई एक का नाम पूछा हुआ था. Okay, so शिशु scheme, शिशु means a small child, a newborn child. So these schemes give loan up to 50,000. Okay, and Kishore is a small kid, and like covering loans above 50,000 to 5 lakhs. And Tarun is a teenager, okay, 5 lakh to 10 lakh. So that is the limit of this. So limits, who launched, full forms, those are the things you can expect in the examination. Then there is sustainable finance scheme. Okay, and it is for sustainable development projects. What are sustainable development projects? Basically in the field of like environment and all. Okay, so this is like renewable energy projects, Bureau of Energy Efficiency, okay, green microfinance, green buildings, eco-friendly labeling, etc. So these all businesses are eligible under this scheme. Okay, so know about these different schemes and what are the benefits, who launched them, etc. Okay, so that if something is asked, you are able to answer these questions. Okay, so I hope you found this video helpful. So please don't forget to like the video. And more or less I covered all the aspects under innovation and entrepreneurship in this series thus far. Like what is innovation, like innovation entrepreneurship, like innovation imitation, okay, invention, and then and IP rights also we discussed. We discussed about entrepreneurs. We discussed about funding, that how do startups get funding, different types of businesses, different terms related to businesses, and government schemes. So I'll conduct some sessions on I&E quiz very soon on the channel. So please stay tuned for them, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel.